How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. And in the previous episode, we took on who was it again? The Philadelphia Phillies. That's right. We did not win this series. We lost the series 2-1, but in game 3 of the series, we had a dominant pitching performance once again. But also, we managed to hit home run number 74. We had a 3 home run day, as you can see there. We had 5 at bats, scored 3 runs, 4 hits, 6 ribbies, a batting average of 403. You can see there we hit 3 home runs, got 6 ribbies, and we also got the win to improve our record at the time, 17-1. We pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 hit, got 14 strikeouts, and we had a .88 ERA at the time. It did go up a little bit, I do believe. Or actually, no, it's at a .82 now. But anyway, we did manage to break Barry Bonds' single-season home run record. We are a little under a month ahead of that game. A little under. A couple weeks shy of being a month ahead. But the reason why we are playing this next series is because if we go here, look at MLB records, you can see... First of all, we're currently sitting at 88 home runs, and according to the game, we are projected to hit 119 home runs, but we have been slowing down. I haven't been hitting as many home runs since the previous episode, but they're still saying we're predicted to hit 119 home runs this season, so we'll have to see if we get that far. But the main record we are focusing on today is the RBI single season record, currently held by Hack Wilson from 1930 with 191. If we look at the current league leaders, though, if we go to ribbies, you can see we are at 187. So we are 5 ribbies away from breaking that historic record of 190. What was it? I already forgot. 191? Yeah, 191 ribbies. So we are hoping that we can get at least 5 ribbies in this episode. We're taking on you'd think I'd know this. We're taking on the Cincinnati Reds, who are a divisional opponent. But as you can see, they are 25 and a half games back of us in the NL Central. So hopefully it'll be an easy 3-game series against them where we can put up some big numbers, especially if we're looking for 5 ribbies. We are not pitching in any of these games, so we should be shortstop the entire time, you would think. Actually, no, we're coming off a pitching performance, so we'll probably be the DH for this one. But it doesn't matter. We're hoping that we can hit 5 ribbies here, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know where we are at for other ones. I know we looked in the previous episode. So 262 hits held by Ichiro. 262 hits. We are at 203. So we need 60 more hits. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Maybe we can. Might be down to the wire for that one because we do not have much of the season left. As you can see here, we have the rest of this month and then all of next month, and we are into postseason baseball. So it might come down to the wire for that one. We're really going to have to go on a tear if we hope to break Ichiro's record. For runs, it's 192 in a single season. I don't think we are close to that one. 122. So we need 70 to tie it. We need 70 runs to tie it, 71 more runs to break it. That one might be a little tougher. And then, yeah, there's no way we're getting stolen bases. Not even close. I don't even think we have 20. And I don't think we'll get 383 strikeouts or 59 wins. But we do have a good possibility of breaking 2 more records here in our rookie season with the Chicago Cubs. But we got to get to some gameplay here first, ladies and gentlemen, before we can even worry about that. So without further ado, I'm going to quit rambling. We are going to jump straight into this 3-game set against the Cincinnati Reds, who are currently 58 and 63, and we are 84 and 38. So we are definitely having a good season, coming off a 3-game sweep of the New York Mets, and we split this series against the Brewers, but we did win the last 2, so we're coming in on a 5-game winning streak. Let's see if we can continue it against the Reds. All right, so since this will be more of a quicker paced episode, since we do not have any pitching in this one, I don't know how much of it I'll edit it out or how much of it I will edit out. So we might just be in here for the long haul in this one. Starting off, nobody on, one out. I think we will just go for a single, try and get something going here. Rainy day here in Chicago. All right, 1-0.
One out, base is empty.
2-0. All right, good patience here. First at bat. I didn't really like that one. A little too inside for me. I thought it was going to drop, but unfortunately did not. But we're back up to bat here, up 2-0 in the bottom of the third, leading off now. Jamison Taillon, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, still in this one. Taillon. That would have been a good one to crush. It cut her basically right down the middle. Just was way too early on it. And I swing at that. Come on now.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That might be enough to drop. No, it will not. I thought it was in front of him. So we are 0-2 on the day. Not a good start. But we are boosted at this at bat here. We got a runner in scoring position on second base with 2 down. We got to try and drive in a run here. Taillon still out there, keeping the pitch count low, 45. And that's a can of corn. You hate that. We're just too eager here, folks. Too eager. We're through 5 already. All right, top of the 6th, we're finally getting some shortstop action here. I almost forgot that we were actually playing a position in this game. You would have thought we were DH how fast we were going through this one. Simple little routine. We still got our starter out there as well. We got Shota out there. I did not see what his pitch count was. Oh, we're boosted again. Runner on second with 2 outs once again here, up 4-0. We got a new pitcher in. So you know what? We're boosted. Let's try and get a ribby on the board here in game 1. And there we go. Not just 1 ribby, but 2 ribbies. We are 3 ribbies away from the single season record. And that is 89 homers on the season. And we keep our hit streak going. 6-0 lead now for the boys. Cincinnati, I definitely don't think they would want to be in this situation in real life with all the acquisitions they've gotten. At least I'm pretty sure they've gotten a lot of good players the past few seasons. But it is the top of the 9th with 2 outs. The Reds have managed to get 1 run on the board. But they're down to their final out here.
2 out, space is empty.
Okay, simple little blooper. And there we go. 6-game winning streak. All right. I mean, I wouldn't say I really stood out in that one, dude. We kind of struggled. We just got 1 home run, but at least it was a 2-run blast. So boosted the lead a little bit. Shota gets the win. And we'll skip through this, and we're just going to jump straight into game number 2. It said we're on a 15-game hitting streak, so that is very good. See if we can make it 17 by the end of this video. Okay, starting out in short. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to move on that one. I know in previous games, if you were a shortstop and they wanted you to play the steal, it would show an arrow pointing you towards the bag. So
So you
I
better
assume
believe
since it
your
didn't, and I
teammates are
tried to
happy
move
with
and
you
my
if
guy
you have
didn't,
that.
so but we got the out, so that's all that matters. But we're up to bat now.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and
Okay.
speed, quite a threat.
You know what?
When you're talking about someone that could
Let's try an
stay
extra
back
base hit here.
and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Okay,
Fastball
1-0.
is outside.
When you have a
Petty
real
seems to be
athletic
having a good
player
start to his
who's
game
able
here.
to do the
1 out
baseball
on,
mechanical
what was it,
things
6
really
pitches?
well. Look out, because the
Yeah,
sky's the
1
limit
out
on
on
that
6
potential.
pitches. Maybe a little bit too many pitches for 1 out. Okay, won't be a ribby, but it will be a single. I think I chose a doubler better there on that one, though, so we will not get the challenge, unfortunately, but we're on base.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Going for the steal. That's bobbled, and we're in there without even having to slide. Yeah, 18 stolen bases. I definitely do not think we will be breaking that single season record this season, at least. Okay, liner right to third, and 2 down now. Had to get our uniform dirty after all.
So
we got the polar bear Pete Alonso up now.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
He hits it. That's over to third. And that'll end the first, so we get stranded on second. We're back up to bat here. Runner on first, 1 out. We're boosted here. Who's on first? Pete Crow. Okay. I don't know about that one, Chief. Not enough. 2 down in the bottom of the third. Sorry, Pete. Couldn't move you forward. Bottom of the fifth now. Runner on first. 2 outs. Are we boosted here? Yeah, we are. Okay, just high. 1-0.
As a rookie, he's done a good job of stealing bases. Sometimes it takes players more time to build confidence to try it, but he hasn't been hesitant in the slightest.
That could have went either way with some of these umps. But also glad I laid off of it regardless. Oh, maybe. And that's gone. 2 ribbies. We tie the record.
A 2-run homer, his 90th home run of the season. And they jump out front.
Are they going to talk about it?
And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine working.
Unless I'm off by 1, that should have tied. That should have tied it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
Yeah, that should have tied it. Unless I'm just doing my math wrong, which is possible. But maybe they'll say it if we can get another ribby in this one, or maybe they just don't really care about that record. Who knows? I don't think I've ever actually broken the ribbies record. That's kind of hard to say. But we get the out. Nice little routine play there. Okay, coming up to bat, runner on second. We're boosted.
His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this.
See what we can do here. Looking to break the ribbies record. That would have been a good one to swing at there. Good location.
Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The ball leaves his hand weird. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like it stutters.
Got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the
Yeah, it's like,
outfield is that the base
I assume that's like how it would look in real life, because San Diego Studios is pretty accurate with that, but it's like, it's also kind of like glitchy looking. Okay, up 3-1. We should have clear for takeoff. Nope. I thought we had, I don't know, maybe it has to be 2 on. I don't know. I haven't messed with any of those perks.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Okay. That might be a ribby. He's going home. And he's in there. Are they going to say anything?
In the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Okay, nothing?
So up now
Okay,
for
apparently
Chicago,
nobody
Lisa
cares that I just
Reyes.
broke the single season Ribby record.
Kuno throws to first, and he's back
All right,
in
well,
there.
we'll have to
Made
look
by
after the
Chris.
series, but
Yes,
I'm
John.
pretty sure I just
Happy
broke the
birthday.
record and they didn't say a
thank
single thing.
First offering, runner goes up the middle.
And we have enough
To
speed.
Miller, and out to
We can
Ball.
beat that out.
Not in time. He's safe.
No, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very
'Kay.
aggressive.
Polar Bear
continuing on
Pete
to
Alonso
third. The
0 for
infielders
3.
have to shut him down,
But
give
he's
him a
boosted
ball,
here.
do
He's due.
something
Come on, Pete.
to prevent that guy from getting to third.
2 outs.
And that's gone. 5-0 game here. He was due.
And forget it. His 23rd of the year, and they add to their
23
lead.
for Michael
It's
Jordan.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Yeah, you just knew he was due, man. He was boosted at bat. He was 0 for 3 on the day. He had to get something.
Just an excellent swing.
He
all the way
absolutely
around.
blasted
Had
it,
that
too.
sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball.
Okay,
square
top of
down.
the 8th. They got a
That's
runner
very
in
valuable.
scoring position with only 1 out. They have managed to get on the board here.
Tyler Stevens
And it's Ellie De La
digs
Cruz.
in now.
What? Ellie De La Cruz. He's very fast, so.
Out to short, Scott.
And there we go, 2 down.
Time.
All right. Top of the 9th.
Away with nobody on.
Down to their
Leading
final
off
out.
the Reds, Matt McClain.
Looking to have a comeback of sorts here. We're looking to take the series here. At least 2-0 so far.
Slowly on the ground to short. Scott.
And there we go.
First,
We end game 1 and we end game 2 with a nice little routine grounder there.
victories now. Scott was a big
And we
contributor
have
for them.
broken the record, but for some reason they did not say anything about it.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was
Because
excited every time he
we
came
hit,
up. When a
we
player
got
is
2
locked in like
ribbies
he
in the
was,
first
it's a
game with the
really
home
special
run.
feeling.
We got
Great
2
job
ribbies
this
with a
one.
home run in this one and that single that led to a ribby. Yeah, 3 ribbies. So that's 5. That should be 192. But we'll just keep going. We'll check after. We're on a 7-game winning streak, by the way.
Everett Scott getting ready. He's on an
Yeah,
absolute
192.
tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in.
192 ribbies, and they didn't say a single thing, man.
It's
That's
the
so
Cincinnati
that's
Reds
so
and the
jank.
Chicago Cubs.
And I was just
we'll be
giving
back
San
with the
Diego
first pitch
Studios
right
credit
after this.
earlier for always being good with
Everett
details, and they don't even have anything for that. Like, I figured the announcers would have said something. Like, you don't need a whole, like, song and dance like with the home run record, but at least be like, and that ribby and that RBI just helped him break the single season record or something like that. But nothing? It's a little sad, man.
Scott went deep in his
All right,
most
but game
recent
3,
game.
starting off 1-0 in the count. 2-0. We're playing really well right now. We're feeling it. Not sure why I just sat at that. I was like a deer in headlights on that one.
If you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And I swing at that inside garbage. Hey, 3-2.
Full count now.
Okay, I didn't know if that was going to be high enough, so that's why I swung.
Payoff pitch.
Yeah, that's just going to be a little grounder. At least we got credit for a long at bat there. Okay, top of the second, runners on the corners for Cincinnati. Why did I just say it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place today. I just said, my brain wanted to just say Cincy,
here
But
to
then
get
I
it
was
in.
like, oh, no, say Cincinnati. So I just said both.
Ground ball up the middle. Scott. Over to
There's
Polanco.
one.
They get one.
Well, they will get the score. At least we got that, what would have been the lead runner out.
Promise you,
So,
they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can
and it's
smell
only one
RBI.
run.
That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle.
So there we go. Leading rookie of the year can't, or well, I don't know if we're necessarily leading. I mean, if we don't win rookie of the year, I'd be very surprised. But we're 20-1, .82 ERA, 269 strikeouts, and an 8.8 WAR. Then we got Eric Wood and Keeber Rodriguez there as well. All right, back up to bat here, leading off in the fourth.
Louder back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Okay,
It's 0-1.
Man,
you say so.
nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's outside.
Surprised that wasn't a strike. With this ump, you never know.
High fly.
I don't know.
Left field line.
Our last home run was kind of like that, but that will go foul.
And that is a foul.
Imagine if we were so fast we made it all the way to third, like almost all the way to third before that was foul.
And that one upstairs.
How gassed you would be. And you got to go back and swing again. That almost hit me.
And now 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And it's
Oh man, I was so far in front of that. That was the pitch to absolutely blast out of here, and I didn't do it. Had to keep it alive.
that one
There we
misses.
go.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy.
This
laying
dude's
off
got
a
some
3-2
luscious hair,
pitch, and
man.
I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next for the Cubs, Isak. Runner on the move.
All right, 2 walks, man. He's struggling.
4 pitches. That's an easy
Nice
walk.
stash too, man. This dude's rocking an '80s look right now.
First and
Now
second.
Pete Alonso is up 3-0.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Alonso.
Oh, go.
Checks the runner. Scott.
Got a little worried there. I will admit, I initially pushed up on the stick, so I'm glad that
Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate.
glad he didn't go.
Make sure that he can clearly.
And bases are juiced now with no outs. Walk 3 batters in a row.
Another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Colton Cowser up
Bases
now.
all loaded up. Colton Cowser, the next Cub to hit.
Not going on that.
In the dirt.
Okay, you didn't need to
Great
be
job
dramatic
on the
about
finish
it, dude.
Well,
You don't want to get injured.
his very best out there on the
We've
mound
missed
to
2
bring
games
that
this
win streak
season,
to a
man.
halt.
Line drive.
That'll be good for a sack. Fly.
Brings it in.
I was going to leave it at sack, but that would have sounded weird.
He'll score on the sac fly.
Okay, so runners on the corners now, and we're all tied up.
Hit that one pretty well. I think
One
it was a
down.
lot more than a sac fly.
And we take the lead,
Nice
bottom of the
play by
5th.
outfielder to track
We're
down.
0 for 1 with a
Good job
walk
getting
and a
the ball.
run. He pitched me another meatball, dude. That time I was just slightly late. Still said good timing, which I call BS on.
Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner takes off.
And he's in there.
And safe.
Good time to lay off on that pitch, too.
Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that
Why am
top
I
speed is
swinging at
about as
junk,
fast
man?
as
I mean, that
we've
was still gonna be a
ever seen,
strike,
Boog,
but
clearly it was the difference
come
maker
on.
that play.
Man at second. High fly,
Solid.
Pretty well struck out towards right center.
And it'll drop.
And that should be extra
We're going 3.
bases. The run comes in to score for
That's going to
second.
be risky business. And we're in there.
There safely.
Oh, and we get another ribby. That was a little risky business right there, man.
Hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
So our hitting streak will stay alive for this
It seems like
video.
there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now.
I thought we were going to be
Especially with
gunned
runners on
there
base.
because
He's doing
I didn't
all the
realize
things
that
right, and
we
it just
weren't.
seems
I
like he's in
I was
cruise
holding
control
R1 to
of
see where the ball was. So I thought we were already like on second by the time he picked that up, and he was not. He was just rounding second.
Hard
Or
hit right
almost.
side.
I don't know. He wasn't on second is what I'm saying. So the fact that we were able to get that, it was an offline throw though, so that's what helped us.
So up now for Chicago.
Oof. Oof. Bad 6th inning. Yikes.
Everett Scott.
Okay. That would have been a good one to crush. I was just in front of it.
Definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a pop up.
No comment on why I was swinging at that. I deserve to be out on that.
And there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Okay. And we took the lead. Okay. Was not expecting that. They're only down by 2 though, with a runner on with 1 out. So who knows what'll happen here. Okay, that could be it. That could be it. And we couldn't. I thought we had him. We get the lead runner though.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball.
Okay.
Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down.
So the team
Josh Smith
rallies and we're up by 2 now, looking to win another game and sweep the series. That's a grounder. And there we go. We have a good comeback victory here. And we sweep the Reds, pushing them even further down in the NL Central standings. And extend our hitting streak to 17 games. I don't think we got a home run in this one, so our home run game streak is over, but that's okay. We did get a ribby. All right, well, I'm going to get a thumbnail quick. All right, guys, so I was originally going to show you guys me getting the thumbnail, but I cut all that crap out because the freaking camera system in this game is complete buns, man. Complete buns. Okay, so literally no fanfare. We did break the single season ribby record, and there was literally no fanfare. None. Yeah, there you go. 193. Everett Scott, 2026. We now have 2 single season records in 1 season. And there was no fanfare. No nothing. Like it doesn't even matter. Okay, where do we sit on hits and runs? So 262 hits. Where are we on that? 208. Okay, so we are, what is that? I don't know. Kind of dumb. And then 192 runs. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Anyway. 126. So I don't know. It might be, I don't know if we'll get the runs record, but we might be able to get Ichiro's hits. I know last year in MLB The Show 24, we finished with 261 in the season. We were 1 shy of tying it. But hey, at least we broke the home runs record and the ribbies record. Just would have been nice if there was a little bit more fanfare involved with that. But why does it say I have equipment? Oh, because I got some leg guard for signing in or whatever they do when you open the game. But excuse me, I'm yawning again. But ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we probably will, honestly, we'll probably be playing against Cincinnati again to finish off this season. We'll probably play this last 3-game series against the Reds, this time in Cincinnati, though. And then we'll go into our first season of playoffs, because unless we have a tremendous fall from grace here, we should definitely be making the playoffs. I mean, I haven't even really looked at the standings. Has anybody clinched yet? I think we have the best record. Yeah, it seems like we have the best record. 76-48, 87-38, 76-48. Braves and Dodgers have the same record. Interesting. Yeah, so we have the best record in the MLB. So hopefully we can keep up with that. But yeah, I've been rambling on long enough. You guys are probably tired of my voice. And I'm honestly a little bit disappointed that there was literally no fanfare. Like I said, it didn't have to be like a whole song and dance like it was for the home run record. But like at least the announcers could have been like, and with that runner batted in, he now holds the record for single season most RBIs in a season or something like that. Like they could have just shown a graphic, had the announcer say something, but not even that, man. They just glanced over it. It was very uneventful. So I'm a little disappointed by that. I'd figure with San Diego Studios and how they are with certain details, I figured they would have had at least something for that, but I guess not. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And hopefully me rambling the whole time did not drive you crazy. If it did, I do apologize. But I think most of you who are watching this are used to my rambles and me not making sense and flubbing my words and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up here. So if you enjoyed this episode and have not done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss future one of our videos. And if you have broken the runners batted in single season record in your own road to the show, whether it's this game or previous games, do they have something and it just didn't trigger for me? Like, do the announcers say something and it just didn't trigger? Or did they used to have something that they'd say for that and they just don't have it in this one? Or if they literally just don't seem to care about the Ribbies record, let me know. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. So thank you once again so much for watching, and until next time, take care.